Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's look, I wanted to share with you guys how I got this brown, deep chocolate smoky eye. And I wore this in my recent Get to Know Me video, and a lot of you guys asked for a request. I think it'd be perfect for Valentine's Day or a date night or just like girls' night out, anything. It's a really fun look. I am loving the dark, deep, bold, like brown lip. I think it's really cool. I've been into matte lips lately, and normally I wouldn't do like a dark eye and a dark lip, but because they're both brown, I kind of think they go together, and I'm just liking it. So I hope that you guys like this. If you want to see how I got this complete look, let's get started. Hello, so we're gonna start with primer. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Lumi. This is the pink one. It's called Ice Glaze. I'm gonna apply this kind of like a liquid highlighter and primer all over my skin. All right, so once you do that, your skin will look like plastic and super glowy, but when you put the foundation on top, it'll look good. So for foundation today, I'm gonna use my favorite, the Makeup Forever stick. And it's amazing because it's glowy, it's luminous, and it's full coverage. Let's do a little bit of concealer. Again, my favorite, Makeup Forever. Until somebody comes out with something better than this, this is gonna be like the best you can ever get. I love it. By the way, this brush is from IT Cosmetics. It's the 101 Airbrush Blurring Foundation. It's great for foundation and concealer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I'm gonna let the rest of the foundation kind of dry on its own while we do the eyes. That way we can keep that glowy look, not gluey, for as long as possible. For eye primer today, I'm trying something new. This one is from Benefit. It's called the Air Patrol. This is actually my second time using it, and I kind of like it so far. So you just click it up. I just want to do it slowly because I don't want too much. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to blend it all in. So this is actually a BB cream for your eyes, and it also has SPF 20. So very cool and a great way to protect your eyes during the day. We are going to be using the chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate bar palette from Too Faced today. I talked about this in my January favorites. It's a great brown, neutral, gold, bronzy palette that I've been loving lately. And so I wanted to show you guys kind of like the look I've been doing most days. It's very simple, it's quick, and this palette smells so good. I love it. Okay, so we need a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply coconut cream all over. It's just a matte creamy highlight color. So just apply that to the entire lid. So this is my Sigma Tapered E35. I love this for applying color all over the lid, for doing a big wash of color through the crease. It's a great fluffy big blending brush. Next I'm gonna go in with Peanut Butter, which is a nice matte red brown color. It's kind of just like a medium tone, but it has that nice orangey red undertone to it. See how pretty that looks? So just through the crease. This brush is awesome for creating that shape so quickly and easily. It does the work for you. So if you're like a beginner at smoky eyes or just eye makeup in general, this brush is perfect. Love that. Okay, next up, I like to kind of create a gradient effect. So now we want to go a shade deeper and darker, and also take a little bit smaller of a blending brush. So this is the E25, also from Sigma. I'll compare the two so you guys can see. See, this one's a little bit smaller, but they're both great for smoky eyes. And then we're gonna go into this color right here called Truffled. So it's just about a couple shades darker. And we're gonna also put that through the crease, but keep it a little bit tighter. I want this to be kind of like right here in that mid zone. And just hold the brush pretty far away. And that way, again, it will do the work for you. The closer you get, it's gonna be harder to really blend it and smoke it out. So be a little bit farther away. And just be like delicate with it. Then I'd like to take a little bit more and kind of connect the lash line to the color. So right in there. And this will kind of lift the eye as well. Okay, so I'm loving the way that looks so far. It's such an easy trick because with smoky eyes, you don't really want it to look perfect, but you just want it to look smoky and kind of like smudgy and blended. So I love diffusing those two colors together. I am gonna go in with a little bit more of that highlight color and just kind of touch this up because I like my brow to stand out. And I am gonna darken up this look, but I want to apply my eyeliner first just so I can kind of see like where it's going and how dark I want to get it, and it will also be like a guideline for us too. So go ahead and do your black liquid liner or gel liner, whatever you do, and I will be right back. Alright, I went ahead and did my liquid liner. I used actually a gel because they smudge a lot better. Again, we want that smudgy look. So just go ahead and do your normal liner. I didn't be too like precise or perfect with it because I want to smudge it out anyways. So before it dries, you want to go back in with that smaller blending brush in a black or a dark brown, depending on what color liner you use. I'm going to go in with this black color here. It's hard to show this palette, but take a little bit and you want to keep your brush kind of like flat and just get that tip in there. So the black will just be like on the very tip of the brush, and then you want to just kind of smoke that line out and feather it up. So just smudge it. Just like that. Keep it on the outer half. Okay, and then you just do the same thing, keep layering it and layering it up until it's as dark as you want it to be. Alright, so this is kind of what mine looks like. This really lifts and opens the eye as well. So the last step for the upper lash line is to do a little bit of shimmer on the lid. I love a good gold shimmer. It's perfect for date night. It really accentuates kind of like the highlight points of your face, and it looks very like romantic to me. So I'm gonna go in with Caramel, which is this bronzy color at the bottom here, and just pack that on my lid. Okay, and then just go back in with your blending brush to make sure it all blends together. Perfect. Okay, now time for lower lash line. I'm just gonna go in with that warm medium brown under the whole line and really smoke it out. Okay, take a little bit of that darker brown just on the very, very base of your lash line. And then one thing I want to let you guys know is a lot of times I see girls do videos and they put like tape right here and they like to have like a really hard edge, and I love that look and I think that's pretty, but that's not the kind of smoky eye that I like on myself. For me, I like a look that's really like hazed out and smoky all the way around, and that connects with the lower lash line. So that's why I don't do something like that. I really like that round shape and that hazy smoky eye. I think it looks lived in and it looks really pretty, and it just looks a little bit more like less makeup-y and more pretty, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I like to do mine, and I like a round shape. So, but you do whatever you like. I think this looks pretty, and by doing the winged liner, you're still gonna get that lift. I'm gonna move back to the face and do some highlighting and contouring before I finish up with the brows and the lips. So I'm just gonna keep it really bronzy and fresh. I'm gonna use this NARS palette that I recently got. It has the Laguna bronzer in here, which is right here. I think this will be really pretty to kind of give us a contour, but also a bronze at the same time. I like how this doesn't really go with the eyes. It's more of a cool tone to really give you those shadows and that contour, because when I go this dark on the eyes, and I'm gonna go dark on the lips too, I don't want the face to also look like a ton of color, you know what I mean? So I'd rather make it look like a shadow. So we're gonna bronze up the skin. Okay, and then for blush, I'm gonna go in with a mixture of these two middle colors here. Again, kind of more cool toned, and keep it low on the cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna fill in my brows and do some mascara, and then we will finish up with the lips. Okay, last step is a nice deep matte brown, kind of Kylie inspired. I had a very similar makeup look to this on a couple videos ago, the Get to Know Me video, and a lot of you guys asked for a tutorial. So this is what I did on the eyes. I'm pretty sure. I know it was the same palette and it was this lip color. So this is from Charlotte Tilbury, my favorite. Her lip pencils are the best lip pencils I've ever used. The formula, the consistency, the colors, like everything. I mean, I have like every color. I have just 2 others sitting right here in front of me. Like, I love all of them. I have every single color, and this one is so pretty. It took me so long to use it, and I love it. It's such a good, deep, matte brown. It's called Foxy Brown, and what I did, you want to have pretty moisturized lips when you apply this. So I had a lip balm on the whole time. I'm gonna wipe that off, and then we will apply this lip liner for a nice matte brown lip. Okay, it's kind of hard for me to explain what I'm doing while I do it, but I go underneath and I kind of overline right there, and I overline on the sides, and that gives my lip a much fuller appearance. Okay, so that's a very cool toned brown, and then I am going to top it off with one of Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks. This one is called Birkin Brown, and this has just a little bit more warmth to it, so it gives it a little bit more of a wearable look. See? I like that, and it kind of like smooths it out. Okay, this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. This has been my go-to look lately. I really love it. I used to always stick to like bright-eyed and nude lips, but I kind of love the darker, deeper look. I think it'd be perfect for date night. I know Valentine's Day is coming up, so if you guys have something planned with your boyfriend or your husband, this would be perfect, or even just for a girls' night out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will do more tutorials. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.